head coach Thomas Dennerby reacting to that victory over Cameroon. It talked about, Femi, let me come to you again. It talked about the play, the defensive formation, defensive game against the Super Falcons. And perhaps that's why we didn't get to see a lot of scoring chances. I struggle to recall any clear-cut chance on behalf of Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't recall any.
We're very good in terms of creating chances. Just our conversion rate, in this tournament hasn't been that prolific, but we've been creating lots and lots of chances, and the Cameroonians well aware of that. And when you look at the speed of Desire and Assistant, you would want to really put an eye to stopping the moves. They were very combative in the midfield, I must say. But we're able to match up that. Yeah, I would totally agree with the fact that they had to pack the ball, so to speak, to stop us from running. Because the more chances you create, the likelier you're going to get a goal, in the end. So the Cameroonians stuck their guns, and I think they did good well.
I don't know if I'm taking you back by asking you this. You don't believe what people say about us probably being on the decline, and you're from the school of thought that feel that the game is growing, because in times past, some of these teams that are giving us issues will beat them with our eyes closed. So I'm taking you back because you seem to still be satisfied with what you saw.
Yes, I am. I mean, I'm not even looking at it from the Nigerian perspective. I'm looking at it from the Cameroonian perspective. What they were able to bring to the table, that was competition. And really, you look at the game all round. Other matches, you saw the South Africa-Mali game. You saw how South Africa too have grown. You're wondering, the same Bayana, you that would lose, in flying colors, so to speak. Like the national flag. Now they're playing, very compact, interesting football. I think it's a case of other countries beginning to, improve and develop their game. Yes, we have a league. How many countries in Africa have a league? If you look at it all around, we can boast of that. Though. I mean, it's almost as good as not having. I mean, look at how much investment and how much preparation these people have. But really, I think there's a lot more, emphasis across federations on female football, and it's beginning to tail off gradually. And very soon, if we are not careful, it will be penalties all the way. But actually,
I mean, seriously, because you've got a very good point. Before Yemi, I'll come to you in a bit now. The Cameroon situation is a very good case study now. In Namibia, it was a 2-0 win. 2 years ago in Cameroon, it was a 1-0 win. Now it's turned goalless now. So, the gap is really closing. There's still a lot of room for improvements across the continent when it comes to women's football.
Okay, so I guess a lot of people talking about a slump, a lot of people talking about a decline. Should probably take it easy. Other teams are not sleeping.
Exactly.
They're improving. And that's the reason why sometimes these days we find it difficult to beat these teams easily. Let's listen to the players. Francesca Odega, Ngozi Okobi, Chukwunoye. I think they'll say after that game, if we were scared watching, I wonder what was going through their minds. Maybe the thought of losing came into their minds. Who knows? But let's listen to them on the show this morning.
I think our training is like 100%. We believe Cameroon, they are very physical, like us. They are like us, and we just want to come out today and give our 100% because they are very physical. So today, I think we give everything we have today. So I think the finals is going to be like a mere game, but it's going to be everything we want.
I've said this before and I will keep saying it. Super Falcons of Nigeria, as far as I'm still with this group, we have this motivation individually that keeps us going. We don't believe Cameroon can beat us. And that's one thing that's keeping everybody in this team. Nothing spectacular, nothing special. We're just doing what we know how to do as players. That's all.
As you can see, Cameroon, they dominated the game. They did really well. They have a very sound, strong team, and they've been together for so long. They've played together as a team. But then, hello, we won. So that's the most exciting part. We won.
All right, so they won. That's all. Just Chukwunoye, Ngozi Okobi, and Francesca Odega. I think they say that.
Francesca Odega, what a last! And have you seen her down steps in the dressing room after the match?
Yeah, I think I caught one or two.
Yeah, she was on fire.
And even her touches on the ball. So
fantastic player.
Yeah.
I mean, good she's playing her trade in the United States of America.
Exactly,
That's one very good place to play football.
Women's football.
Or they say soccer in America. You know, one of the better players this tournament, I must say. Asisat really hasn't had the tournament, the best of tournaments. I think she's been more consistent, of all the attackers that we have on the team. And like you rightly said, we're in the finals. We're in the World Cup. That's all that matters.
Bottom line.
You know, at the end of the day, we got the job done. You know, whether it was 50 over 100, as long as we got the job done, which is most important. And I think there's a lot of pressure off the back of the coach.
Yeah.
You know, because
a lot of people were waiting with their knives. Let's watch. Let's see if you can replicate what Omar Gbemi did 2 years ago.
Exactly. You're hearing, coach, if an indigenous coach can make us win trophies without sweat.
Exactly.
You brought a master tactician, quote and unquote, to start struggling with this team. The daggers were hard, really.
Yeah, they're out and they're not back in their.
They're not.
Because the truth is, you know, people are saying they're not playing fantastic football. You know, we have a foreign coach who is white, supposed to bring some flair,
jazz,
and all of that. But guess what? How many months, has he been in charge of the team? You know, how much friendly matches or how many friendly matches, beg your pardon, have they had? You know, to be fair to him, to understand this. And really, I saw the tactical approach. You know, however, not so fanciful, but I think with time, if he's given enough time with these girls, you know, he should be able to do something.
Let's be fair on someone's Dennerby. Preparations were far from ideal. We'll come back to that later on. Let's go and listen. Let's get more reactions now. This time, let's listen to the hero of the day. I'm talking about the goalkeeper, Tochukwu Oloyi.
Well, for me, it feels great, because it's something that I am perfect in it. So I'm very happy for saving those 2 penalties, even if I didn't save the second one, but I know I almost get there. So it's a thing of joy for me, saving the 2 penalties. Yeah, we practiced it only once, but for me, well, let me say it's a gift. It's a gift because I know how to save penalties when it comes to that. Well, I will feel great. Well, my defender has been so handsome. They've been so good. They've been covering up for me so well that, in a sense, that much pressure has not been on my side for me to say maybe I could conceive any goal. But they've been so good for me at the defense. So I'm proud of that.